music during World War I isn't often talked about when talking about the war. But that doesn't mean it didn't affect the war. Sure, it may have not affected the combat, but that doesn't mean it didn't influence the people.
Music boosted soldiers' morale and increased the general patriotism of the nation. There's quite a lot of surprising propaganda coming from music, from war lullabies being sang to newborns to convincing people to sign up for the war just because of a good song.
And one of the places that people would most commonly hear these songs was called the music hall.
People would gather inside of these music halls to listen to music, which made it a perfect area for propaganda. A famous British singer at the time would have a young man come up on stage and sign up for the army.
And if that doesn't seem crazy enough, signing up for the army for a good song, one of the things that the United States did is they published a series of war lullabies where mothers would sing to their babies before they went to sleep why it was good for the United States to be in the war and where their fathers were.
Before the war, the type of music that people would listen to was mainly classical.
Around this time, though, classical music was starting to die, and in its place rose
jazz. Was a hit right away. It became an overnight sensation. Without the Harlem Hellfighters, we wouldn't have a special guest today, a jazz legend, Louis Armstrong.
I'm not Louis, I'm Miles Davis.
So Louis, can I call you Louis?
Call me Miles Davis.
Great. So Louis, what do you think about the rise of jazz?
Well, boys, the rise of jazz was heavily influenced by the First World War. This is because most composers that made classical music either died or got tired of writing it. Jazz was a new sound that people were excited for. Without the Harlem Hellfighters bringing jazz to the trenches, we wouldn't have any jazz songs.
Thank you, Louis, for your time
I'm Miles
and your
Davis,
music.
the jazz guy, not Louis.
And now for our next topic.
What's that sound? Hold up.
I think you're getting a phone call.
I think I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, it seems that we have a guest speaker a little bit sooner than intended. This was one of our soldiers from World War I.
Oh, let me answer the phone. Hello? Oh, I have to put on speakerphone. He's on speakerphone now.
So, soldier, what was the music like in the trenches? The Harlem Hellfighters were playing?
Sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. The first jazz band, too. Okay, I see. So, what you're saying is you weren't allowed to talk about the war in the trenches negatively, so you would disguise your real opinions about the war through music?
Oh man, dude, the camera broke again.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, the camera's broken.
The camera broke.
I think we're going to have to end this broadcast, guys.
We're going to have to end the broadcast. Catch you guys next time when we interview Archduke Franz Ferdinand to talk about his favorite breakfast sandwich.
Yep. One last joke. How does Otto von Bismarck like his eggs?
Scramble.
He likes them